time! During the Devonian, some 319 million years ago, tetrapods first set foot on land, one of the most important events in the history of life on Earth. In this short documentary, we will take you back to another important chapter in life's history, when mammals entered the marine realm. They quickly became the apex predators in the world's seas and oceans, a position they still occupy today. Before the KT mass extinction, dinosaurs roamed the land, while giant reptiles dominated the oceans. During the KT, possible volcanism and bolide impacts could have caused one of the biggest mass extinctions on Earth. All the dinosaurs and marine reptiles died! After the KT, mammals took over the land, leading to the evolution of the modern-day whale. Good afternoon. This is Emma Nagle reporting to you live from EOS News. Breaking news just in, a 600-metre tsunami is rapidly approaching the west coast of Ireland. More on this story later. Now, more importantly, we go to Sarah Kelly, who is reporting live from Salt Hill, where a gruesome find has been made. Sarah?
Hello, Emma. Yes, I'm here in Salt Hill, where the body of a dead whale washed ashore early this morning.
Do you know where this whale came from?
Whale, Emma. If I could go back in time, I'd tell you exactly where this whale came from.
As it happens, I have a time-travelling watch here with me. Catch.
Emma, where did you send me? It's way too warm here, and there seems to be a volcano erupting behind me.
It appears I have sent you too far back in time to the KT. You better run.
Okay, back on track now, Emma. I've travelled 52 million years back. I'm here looking for the earliest ancestor of whales, Pakicetus. This is the kind of area where you expect to find him. It's a wolf-sized animal with hooves, kind of like a cross between a deer and a wolf. It ventures into the water just far enough to catch fish. Now we'll go to our resident paleontologist, Jordan, for more details.
Pakicetus is the oldest confirmed ancestor of modern whales. This can be determined by the thickness of its inner ears, a feature that is only shared by modern cetaceans. Its bones had a dense outer layer, making it far easier to wade in shallow water, as the animal itself would have been denser and not trying to fight buoyancy as it was hunting for food.
To continue this tale of a whale, we'll send Sarah further forward in time to investigate the next member of the whale family.
Hi, Emma. I'm now 48 million years back in the past, where you would find Ambulocetus. This animal couldn't walk too well on land or swim too well either, poor guy, but primarily spent its time in the ocean. It's much warmer here than where you are, Emma. Back to Jordan for more information.
Ambulocetus shows adaptations to life in the water occurring 49 million years ago. A widening tail and shortening forelimbs made it a more powerful swimmer, but it was still capable of movement on land, similar to modern crocodilians. The higher levels of oxygen 18 in its bones suggest it made its home in brackish water, where it developed the ability to drink seawater.
On you go, so.
I'm here lurking in the Middle Eocene, looking for Cuchucetus, a more specialised and aquatic descendant of Ambulocetus. Seeing as I'm here hiding in the bushes, I'm not going to see much, so I'll send you to Jordan.
Cuchucetus, at 46 million years old, was the first whale ancestor to swim by moving its tail up and down and not using its hind limbs to paddle. There is a marked increase in the thickness of the vertebral column as it evolved to cope with the increased strain. Carbon fractionation data tells us that Cuchucetus lived in an entirely saltwater environment. The nostrils had started to migrate towards the forehead to make breathing at the surface easier.
Sarah, is this going to take much longer?
Don't rush me. I'm 44 million years ago, where you find Rhodocetus. As you can see, it's clearly a more aquatic environment. Whale ancestors have completely abandoned the land. Jordan, if you wouldn't mind.
Jordan, you're on.
Rhodocetus, which lived 44 million years ago, shows increased adaptations to marine lifestyle. The eyes had moved further apart and closer to the top of the head. This is because in the ocean, its new environment, both food and danger can come from any direction. The streamlining of the body increased swimming efficiency, as did the large flippers at the end of its hind limbs, allowing it to be a powerful swimmer.
To save us the agony of Sarah's voice, I'll take over a while she dries off. Further up the cetacean family tree, we have Dorodon, a 5-metre long protowhale that lived 40 million years ago. This creature was fully marine, even giving birth in water. You know the drill.
Goddamn pigs trying to steal my eggs. Dorodon was a 5-metre long animal that looked remarkably similar to modern whales. It lived 40 million years ago and was the first cetacean ancestor to have a well-developed tail fluke. Its 4 limbs were fused to the ribcage at the elbow, increasing their effectiveness as a steering aid. The trunk of the animal was rounded due to the development of tail muscles.
Back to me! I'm not getting in the water again, so here's a representative picture of what Basilosaurus' environment would have looked like, the ocean. Basilosaurus lived in the Thetis Sea, which was destroyed by India colliding with the Asian.
And we're back. Basilosaurus lived 34 million years ago. It was 18 meters long and readily recognizable as a whale ancestor. Its size helped protect it from some of the very large sharks that shared the oceans with it at this time. It was perfectly well adapted for the marine environment. Its hind limbs almost non-existent, and its pelvis had completely disarticulated from the spine. And that, Emma, is where whales came from.
If you kept going forward in time, you'd see these early whales continue to evolve into the whales we see today. Whales are part of the order Cetacea, a completely aquatic group. This group is divided into 2 suborders, Mystaceti, which includes the grey whale, blue whale, fin whale, and Odontoceti, which includes the killer whale, short-finned pilot whale, dolphins and porpoises. Suborder Mystaceti are also known as the baleen whales. The name refers to the strong keratin plates they have rather than teeth, which they use to filter feed. Suborder Odontoceti includes the toothed whales. These whales are much smaller than baleen whales, but there are many more species. There are 15 species of baleen whales which have 2 blowholes side by side. There are more than double the amount of toothed whales which only have a single blowhole.
This concludes the story of whale evolution.
Oh my god, I actually can't. I can't. Thetis Sea, which was destroyed by the Indian continent.
We'll do that again.
Okay.
If your hair all like shits.
Is that?
Woo, okay.